When we first thought about introducing the social impact bond, it was at a time when there wasn't a lot of funding available. And so we were really trying to look for new creative ways to fund some of that work. We were able to learn about the social impact bond that was happening in the UK and try to bring that model over here. Despite its name, it's actually not a bond because it's not a bond in the traditional sense. It's more like a 100% pay-for-performance contract. It is an agreement for a specific set of outcomes, and if those outcomes are met, the government will repay with a potential return on the investment. The project we selected for our social impact bond, we ended up calling it ABLE, and it was really intended to change the life trajectory of youth on Rikers Island. There was a 50% recidivism rate, and so we wanted to bring programming so that when they left, they would make better life decisions and not end up back on Rikers. And so I became essentially the project manager at City Hall, helping to put all the pieces together. We ended up finding that those who had participated in the ABLE program didn't have any significant differences in return from those who hadn't participated in the ABLE program. We weren't able to close some of the jails, which is what we had hoped, and we didn't get the savings that we anticipated. In terms of the conceptual framework, so basically putting all the pieces together to be able to use private funding to fund a social innovation that could potentially save government money, we did that. We were the first in the country. It was tremendously exciting, really difficult, really challenging. I think people have learned a tremendous amount from the work that we have done. Lots of eyes were looking at us. We went to the White House Office of Social Innovation. We worked closely with them. And I'm really proud of the work we did, and I think it really helped lay the groundwork for other deals that have happened since. I think I learned how to take an idea and basically turn it into a national policy. And so for me, it was so exciting. One of the proudest projects I've probably worked on. I love government. Where else can you actually focus on, creating a child care tax credit, working with seniors, building housing, and helping the homeless, like literally in the same day? Wagner has such a direct connection to the lifeblood of city government. So many of the professors are connected, they're advisors to the mayor, they're advisors to commissioners, they know what's happening, and so the content of the curriculum was really relevant to the work I was doing and the work I wanted to do. For me, it was a really easy choice.